Back Truth Seeker, September 20th, 2018. CNN's top story this morning. Kavanaugh case shows how little has changed, and it's paralleling the accusations by Christine Blasey Ford against Kavanaugh to Anita Hill's October 6th, 1991 accusations against Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas. And what I'm going to show you in this video is how both of these stories were contrived propaganda, distractions by the numbers. The only thing that is ever reported in the mainstream media. It's been this way for all of our lifetimes. So let's get into it. Anita Faye Hill, born July 30th, 1956. Clarence Thomas, born June 23rd, 1948. Remember July 30th, remember June 23rd. We're going to come back to why these dates matter. The date of Anita Hill's accusation against Clarence Thomas was October 6th, 1991. That's the day the news broke. Notice that October 6th is the day leaving 86 days left in the calendar year. 86 days. If you are new here, we talk about the language of Gematria and how this language of coding numbers into words in accordance with news releases on dates of the calendar, how understanding this knowledge allows you to see through just how contrived the stories in the media are. Understand, everything the federal government does, everything your media does is by this code. That is because this code is Masonic, this code is Jewish, and your government is run by Freemasonry and Zionists. And I'm not saying, all Jewish people are bad or anything like that. Don't twist my words. I'm just letting you know. This is a Zionist conspiracy spearheaded by Freemasonry, which is largely Zionist. And this is why they do what they do. Again, Freemasonry is based in Kabbalah. Kabbalah has the core belief that God created the world by merging the letter with the number. Kabbalah's Jewish mysticism. So October 6th leaves 86 days left in the year. Anita Hill, 86 in Gematria. Thomas, 86 in Gematria. Sexual assault, 86 in Gematria. How about the name Kavanugh, 86? See how little's changed? 86 is a real special number. I call it the symbol number. And the media loves to use this symbolic, powerful thing, sex, again and again in the news. More than anything else in the world. Well, shootings and sex. They love those two things. Symbol, triangle, pyramid, citizen, republic, they all sum to 86. Eye of Providence sums to 86. That's the eye on the top of the pyramid on the dollar bill. 86, special number. So remember, Clarence Thomas's birthday is June 23rd. Let's just come back up and verify. His birthday is June 23rd. There's a number of things that are interesting about this. From his birthday to October 6th, the date of the accusation in 1991, that was his 106th day of his age. His 106th day. And authority equals 106. And let's not overlook that October 6th, 10/6 looks like 106. In case you're new here, there's 4 base ciphers. In case you have never seen one of my videos before. And just so you can understand the way these ciphers work, let's put up judge and gavel here. These are our 4 base ciphers. Notice they're the exact same judge and gavel in all 4 ciphers. The dark green is the alphabetic order. A is 1 up to Z is 26. The light green is the reverse alphabetic order. Z is 1 back to A is 26. The dark blue is the alphabetic order with the rules of numerology, meaning you turn each letter into a single digit number. So for example, Z, the 26th letter in this cipher, it's not 26, it's 2 plus 6 is 8. In this lighter blue cipher, A is the 26th letter, but it's not worth 26. This is the numerology reverse alphabetic cipher. 26, 2 plus 6 is 8. So A is 8 in this cipher. It's very intuitive. Just write out the alphabetic order, write it in reverse, do the numerology of letters, you'll have it. Anyway, 4 base ciphers. Authority is also 106. When you're a judge, especially on the Supreme Court, you're the absolute authority. You're probably more authoritarian than anyone in this entire world. But another gematria of authority is 137, like government, like Clarence Thomas, like Washington, D.C. And remember, 137 is the 33rd prime number. Federal equals 33, Masonry 33, secrecy 33, order 33. The Masonic headquarters in D.C., the House of the Temple, has 33 pillars on the outside, each 33 feet tall. It's all part of Kundalini, the belief about spiritual ascension up to 33 vertebrae. A few more neat things about the name Clarence. Clarence equals 47, judge 47, gavel 47, government 47, authority 47, DC 47, Republican 47, Democrat 47, Trump 47, Trump in the 47-story Midtown Hilton Hotel the night of the rig selection. Now, Anita Hill's birthday is July 30th. Just come back up and double check. Anita Hill, July 30th. Why does this matter? Notice she's born in 56 too, 56. If you didn't catch that, Clarence Thomas and Washington, D.C. have the Gematria 56. But with regards to her being born July 30th, that's the 211th day of the year. 211 is the 47th prime number. Everything in D.C. is 47 because it was laid out as a Masonic ritual, a living ritual. On the Freemason compass, in their logo, it's set at 47 degrees, a tribute to the 47th problem of Euclid about how to establish foundation. Foundation, 47. Again, Judge, gavel, 47. Neil McGill Gorsuch. Let's look at the name Neil McGill Gorsuch just to pound home a few more points. Neil McGill Gorsuch. See how his name sums to 88? Judge and gavel were both 88. He was confirmed on April 7th. They waited to nominate this latest man, Kavanaugh, on July 9th. Date that can be written 9/7 like 97. 97's the 25th prime. Notice Supreme equals 97. 97, the 25th prime. Judge 25. Gavel 25. That date, July 9th, when you write it out, also sums to 47. You see how well thought out it is? And remember the 43, too. We're going to come back to that. Again, all of these ciphers matter. July 9th, 133. Government, 133. July 9th, notice the 110. Notice the 47. President, 47, 110. Again, all of the ciphers matter. This is the code. You learn these 4 ciphers, you see what's going on. But again, July 30th, her birthday, the 211th day, the 47th prime. There's parallels to this current process with Kavanaugh, Trump being the president who nominated him. Remember, Trump's the apprentice, 211. 211's the 47th prime. Trump, 47, president, White House, etc., etc. The riddles, the puppets. Again, your entire government, birthed and named accordingly for their planned puppet roles. Because our government, all it is a puppet show every single day. Our government is a fraud. What controls the nation are the bankers and the industrialists that have always run things from behind the scenes. Period. Your government is nothing more than a Masonic puppet show, a distraction every single day. Anyway, back to Clarence Thomas' birthday, June 23rd, the 174th day of the year. Supreme Court 174. You know? Notice that it also leaves 191 days left in the year. That's the 43rd prime. And that's the whole number with this Christine Blasey Ford thing. Remember, DC, the letters, D is 4, C is 3. And the whole Christine Blasey Ford 43, she came forward September 16th, 18, a date with 43 numerology. Clear parallel here in the riddle with Richard Nixon and his resignation where Ford took over. Richard 43, Masonic 43, Wiretap 43. One more time. Christine Blasey Ford equals 212. Like Gerald Rudolph Ford Jr. equals 212. Like how Nixon resigned having Ford take over 212 days after his birthday. And like how Kavanaugh is born on 2/12/212, February 12th, the 43rd day of the year. You see? Richard Nixon goes down in 74. Richard Nixon 74. Masonic 74. Look at Richard Nixon, 137. Talked about that. Clarence Thomas, Washington, D.C., government authority. – There's more. White House. If you missed the videos that I've done so far on this Brett Kavanaugh thing, I have a playlist. I'm going to link it in the description. You really should watch this, Take 2 hours and watch the videos that I put up here because you'll learn a ton, especially this one that's over an hour long. I teach a whole lot in this video. If you're new here, this is a good video to watch to learn Gematria and the relevance of this code and why DC uses it and where the numbers come from. June 23rd. Candidates by the numbers. Here's another kicker from July 30th, Anita Hill's birthday to the day she came out and made the accusations against Thomas. That was 68 days later. 68 days. 86, 68, reflections of each other. You see how this works? 68's a special number too. You know how they say things haven't changed? Look at the name Donald J. Trump. 68. Look at the name Donald John Trump. 68. Look at mathematics, 68. Look at sacred geometry, 68. How about the word geometry alone? 45. Donald Trump, number 45. In 2009, talking to sheep number 9 on the pillar saying, looking good, number 9, looking good, number 9. Wearing the same suit and tie he wore for election night. You add 1 through 9 together, it equals 45. 9, the glue in numerology. Numerology, sacred geometry, gematria, geometry and language. That's how it all comes together. Every day it's mathematical riddles. There's more gematria for Anita Faye Hill. I'll link this post down below if you want to read these notes. Anita Hill and Hill, both 41, like USA, the 13th prime, the nation that began with 13 colonies, 13 stripes, 13 years of public school programming, 13 layers of bricks on the pyramid with the all-seeing eye on the back of the dollar bill that rules over all of our lives, the born and bred to be debt slaves that we are, lied to every single day of our lives. We're not free, we're enslaved. It's not a democracy, it's a dictatorship. It's not news, it's propaganda, it's programming. Back to your regularly scheduled programming. People say, what's the point of all this? The point is to see through the programming. Hello. Whenever people watch my videos and ask me what the point is, can't you guys draw a conclusion without anybody telling you what you need to think or take away? You guys are the same people that sit there and watch the TV every day and get all caught up in these stories and voting Democrat and Republican and not seeing how you're getting played. Then you watch my video and say, I don't get the point of this. I don't get it. The point is to wake up. The point is to stop getting played like a sheep. Donald Trump talking to sheep. Who do you think supports him? Who do you think supports any of these presidents? It's always sheep, period. Down below, in the description, blog posts, playlist, and the spot to get the book that will help shave the wool. Letters and numbers, 773 pages of brilliance, teaches you the code inside out, its historical application all the way up to the present, released March of this year. Took me 5 years to write and priced at $5 for the time being. I'm hearing a lot of people telling me I got to raise the price, it'll sell better. They could be right. I'm starting to think not enough people are buying it because it's just $5. People might think, oh, $5, that can't be that great. The only reason it's $5 is because I want everyone to be able to afford it, even the people who don't have money. I know how poor people are, though, wasting all their money at fast food restaurants. Save that money on the greasy burger. Get the book. Educate yourself. Empower yourself. This is the most important knowledge in the world today, period, for any English-speaking person. If you think there's something more important worth reading out there, something more empowering, you let me know. I'll show you why it isn't. It's like I show why every single day. Every single day, the news is contrived this way. Every news story, period. Until next time, truth seeker.